my goodness. Hello, everybody. I wonder, should I have some music playing in the background or something? I haven't done a live before. And I don't have my glasses on, so I wonder whether I'm actually going to be able to read anything. I have an order to fill in at the moment. I got a large order of little buttons, so I thought that's what I'll do. And while I'm doing it, I thought I would, I don't know, I do my first live, which is a little bit scary, but I don't have anything else going on this Saturday night, and it is Saturday night, yes. And it is cold and it is raining outside and it is lovely. And I just thought I would do this and I would, I don't know, have you guys come along. So hello to everybody who's here. I hope it's not too boring. I'll show you what I'm making. It's just... So somebody has, I make packs of cardstock buttons, and somebody has ordered 12 packs of them, and I make packs of, so 48 I make packs of. So what can I use as a background? I just have these just little buttons that I make out of cardstock, and yeah, they're for people use them for card making or scrapbooking, or I guess whatever they want to make them with. I was hoping to make some cards out of them at some stage, but I haven't got around to it just yet. So as part of a mental health hobby for me, I make little die cuts and I sell them in packs of, like I said, 48. So I just make little packs of die cuts, and somebody has ordered, I don't know how many they said they wanted. I'm going to make up about 20 of these packs anyway. So however many they want, they can have. I'm sure I could do it quicker on my, I can do it quicker on my, I've got a Brother design and cut, or scan and cut back there, but that's fine if I'm doing something really, really big, but this is, it's my mental health, it's my mental health hobby is doing this, and it's more therapeutic, I guess, to do it by hand, and I get to punch out these things and I get to make a mess on the floor, and yeah, it's fun. So yeah, sorry it's not more exciting here. There's not much going on here on the West Coast. We did have it was a sad old day yesterday. We had I don't know if anybody here follows Targa, Tasmania, but we had Targa, Tasmania were through our little town, and there was an accident just out of town, and they did lose somebody, which was very, very sad. Am I in lockdown? No, Tasmania aren't in lockdown. The only impact it does have here for us is certainly at work. We have just today received quite a few cancellations for people who are in Western Australia, and it's just thrown their travel plans completely for a loop, and they have to cancel their bookings with us as a travel organisation, and yeah, we have to, because anything COVID related, doesn't matter how close it is to their time of travel, they get their full 100% refund. And we have so many people clamouring to get on our trains at the moment anyway that we are able to on-sell their tickets almost straight away. So, yeah, it's not good for them, but I just hope that everybody stays safe. And the amount of people that apparently were on the planes that then have come back and around about the same time from Western Australia, so I don't know. But we sometimes get into our own little bubble down here on the west coast of Tasmania, and sure, we haven't had a community case in Tasmania in so long. I don't know whether I hope we don't get too complacent. We're certainly following all the proper guidelines and doing the check-in Tas app at work, and everybody generally is very good with it. And there's a few people at work who've had the vaccine, and it's not generally available to the rest of us just yet, but I don't know if I'll even take it at that stage. So I don't know. Am I Muslim? No. I am I'm a non-practicing Catholic at the moment. I still believe, but I don't go to church at the moment. So, yeah. We were brought up as strong Catholics, so whatever. I'm not one to force my things on anybody else. My husband doesn't believe in anything. I can't even remember the word right now. If anybody can throw that word in for me, that would be awesome. But yeah, I'm doing these little die cuts, and I thought, yeah, have you guys come along for the ride. I'm making up my little packs, and I need to get all of my colours out, and I need to find my die cut. So yeah, this is what I do. I haven't had a big order in a while. I have a lot of little orders, and I have random packs of die cuts that I make, and if I get a large order, I can see what I can fill from these. These are my favourite, absolute favourites. Little splatter die cuts, or people use them in flowers on card making. They use that as the flower petal part, and they put other decals and stuff in there. So I don't know. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing here, but I thought I have to sit in my craft room doing these orders. My husband is sleeping in the other room, and so I thought, you know what, I'll go live. So thank you if you're liking my videos. I have so much fun making them. I've just made another one. It was a Dustin Nickerson comedian, and I love his comedy. It was about his kids he's been homeschooling them for the last 14 months. So that's what I was just making just now. And I'm also thinking about what video I can make tomorrow in honour of Anzac Day here in Australia. It's not a celebration as such, as like, it's not a funny celebration, so it's hard to pick the right niche and comedy skit to do. So I'm probably not going to do something funny for it, but I certainly want to honour it. So I'm thinking I have the most amazing photos that I was using for a skit that I did last night. There they are. I was doing a skit last night, and I had to use these photos, and some of them are the most adorable things I've ever seen. So poppies photos, these ones. So this is, there's one missing, but this is the photo I'm probably going to talk about tomorrow for Anzac Day. These are, it's not the complete photo. The complete photo has been photoshopped to include one more person. But this is my poppy here. And these are my great uncles. These are my nana's brothers. Wol and Ern and Ted. And there was another one, a cheeky one, who was always, according to his military records, was always in getting his pay docked for this and for that. So, naughty great uncle. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, is dragging out those photos to pay homage to for Anzac Day. There is always a cheeky one in the bunch, isn't there? My sister was that person in our family. She was very naughty growing up, but I am doing a live. Yeah, there's no punchline. No, my life is a punchline at the moment. Yeah, my sister was the naughty one in our bunch. She got up to some very naughty things, especially considering we went to quite a strict Catholic school in Alice Springs, and she was very naughty. Just once, that's all it took. My sister and her friends got drunk on the back of the school bus. And none of the teachers actually noticed until the school bus driver actually called at lunchtime and said, "Are your kids all right? There's some kids at the school. Are they? They were quite naughty on the back of the bus, and I think they were smart enough to take the beer cans and wine bottles with them, and then dump them. But they staggered off that school bus, and how nobody noticed, I don't know. But they had the whole thing all planned out. They were everyone was going to bring what their parents brought, what their parents drank. So I think my sister probably took your sister, she was something. Yeah, and she was naughty. All of the teachers at the school just took one look at me. I was 3 years younger. She'll deny that. But they just saw my name and went, Anne-Marie's sister, and they just figured they shouldn't have done it. But they penholed me as the same, and I had to walk in her footsteps, I guess. What was that one? I'm the oldest of 8, farm girl. I had no room to be naughty. It was just myself and my sister. We had myself and my sister, and then there was another 4 girls who lived around the corner. And we were Smiths. They were McCarthy's. Growing up, we were the McSmiths. So we did everything together. And then even later after school, we travelled everywhere together. I did. I am very shy. I'm sitting in my craft room right now on my own. And yeah, my husband's probably going to come in at some stage and go, "Who are you talking to? What's going on in here?" He should be used to me talking to my sister like this anyway, because that's all we do. We sit here and talk about, we just do FaceTimes, and we just talk crap, I guess, to each other. But that's what sisters are for, really. They're the best for doing that sort of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got to get different colour combinations going. So the die cut I use has 6 dies on it, and I sell them in groups of 48. So I have to have a pack of there's got to be 8 different colour combinations. So that's the time-consuming part, is just doing this. But you know what? I absolutely love it. And this is, sometimes what I do is I will just do these, and I will have on a different iPad or iPhone, I'll have YouTube playing in the background, and that helps me find new skits. They're great for talking crap. Unfortunately, she is so far away. She lives back in the Northern Territory, and I actually just got off the phone to her just now, and she's taking care of my nephew, who the same as me, he had the same little cough. But with him, it's a little bit more dangerous because that's little Caleb. He's 18, and if he could stand, bless his heart, he'd probably be about 6 foot plus. And he's a big boy, and my sister does a fantastic, phenomenal job of taking care of him. Which, I mean, it's what she does. She's always taken care of him and his brother and sister. Although the sister doesn't live with them anymore, she is still around. She was a naughty one. What is it? What somebody said? What is it that I make? Oh, thank you for the flowers. I make die cuts and these things here. This is a pack that I had already made up, and they're just buttons. These ones are, and then these are some other ones that I've made up. I've taken most of them. Actually, most of them that I make up are currently at my husband's shop, because I have a little corner of his shop is for my craft supplies. And it's actually doing okay at the moment. There are some very crafty people here in Queenstown, and they do scrapbooking and they do card making, and they buy my die cuts that I sell there, and I also sell them on eBay, which is where this other person has found them and bought them. And yeah, I love it. I love this process of it, the making of the die cuts. And I did find some cards that I'd made the other day. I made just these little thank you cards, and I don't know. Go do some housework. I probably should, that's probably an insult, but this place is a tip. We are in the middle of renovating, and we have been for the last 2 years. No, yeah, it is a joke, but you know what? My place is, I'm in the only place that you really can't see anything else. I do it from here and from out the back in the lounge room, and I make it the screen just in the areas that people can't see too much of the mess. I am lazy. I am. I work full time. We don't have any kids. We have 2 fur babies. Honestly, they take up so much of my time, just chasing them around and just making sure they're. I don't know what I'd do if I actually had kids. I wouldn't be able to work full time, that's for sure. And taking care of husband and taking care of everything that goes on up here, which is, for me, is my main battle, which is where this comes in, because this is the one thing that keeps me grounded, is my craft. And lately, probably since joining TikTok, my other outlet has been the videos. And I was saying I've just finished making 2 videos. Oh, hello, Susie Q. I miss you too. We were just talking about you guys the other day at work today. We were, Leanne was saying that you are going to be doing a lunch, and you're going to FaceTime Miss Alyssa. So, yes, we were just talking about you. What's going on? I think I should have some music going or something in the background. Husband's usually got his music, his videos and movies playing so loud. Typical boy movies, though, the action ones, that I don't go out there and sit there and watch. Where are the other colours that I need to do? So that one's scraps. I've got some pinks that I probably need to do. And what I love about using these kinds of dies is it lets me use up all of my scrap paper. Hi, Anne-Marie from Pennsylvania. I have, I don't know, is Pennsylvania where that bell is, that Liberty Bell that's broken? Because I've been there. We went there when we were... I am a fellow Aussie. I'm from Tasmania. I'm in the west coast of Tasmania. But when my family went over, my family went over to America, and that's one of the things we did. I don't remember a lot of it, and that's actually another thing I'm going to be doing a video on at some stage. Is the other day I found my travel diary from my trip to America, and my mum did that bit, and it's embarrassing, and that's what the videos are going to be about. That my parents spent so much time and money. You're in Geelong. We bought a fifth wheeler from Geelong years ago. And the fact that my parents spent so much money on that trip, and all I have for it is photographs and that diary. And that diary is weird. I was reading it the other day, and apparently I saw the eagles. And then when I'm older, I noticed that the eagles had actually split up at that stage. So you need to monitor on during your lives. I can actually see what people are writing anyway. So, and I know for a fact that I'm going to have to leave in a minute anyway, because 6:30, the dogs are going to be scratching the door in a minute to get their food, and it's nearly dinner time. So hopefully husband has already planned what we're going to be having. I do have to go. My husband has already planned something that we are going to have for lunch. I did see a roast out earlier. I politely ignored it, hoping that he's going to fix it for us. But yes, I am going to go, because this is going to take so long to do, and I usually just get into a rhythm of doing it. This was just a little trial live, and bye from Michigan. Have a great dinner. If it's the roast, it's going to be absolutely delicious. So thank you everybody for joining in and keeping me entertained while I was doing some of my craft. And you never know, I'll do another one at some stage a bit later. Okay, so bye.